What's up, guys? The moment we've been waiting for is finally here. Deer season 22 is off and running, and the Drury Outdoors team is out there getting some great footage and great hunts laid down. We're going to be rolling out to Kansas with Cody Thurston, but first we're heading to Missouri. We're going to catch up with myself and Scott. We're doing our final last-minute prep work. Then we're going over to Terry's. They're moving some blinds because they got a big deer in mind for opening day. But the most important hunt is out in Kansas. We got the early season disabled hunt going on. Cody Thurston and his buddy Josh Hollerich have a giant 174-inch 8-pointer out in front of them in the field, and they're gonna let that Winchester XPR do some work. So, hope you're gonna enjoy this episode of Deer Season 22. Finally, we're off and running. This episode of DoD TV is brought to you by RTP Outdoors, home of the groundbreaking Groundbreaker 3-in-1 food plot implement. All right, so we're back here to the lease and we're closing in on the last couple weeks leading into the deer season. We're gonna take these, we got a couple of blinds left to deploy, and they're on Keen trailers. So we got it hooked up to the truck. We're gonna roll out to what we call the hot corner. It's where I actually killed my deer last year in the late season. And things have changed a little bit. The farmer didn't quite plant the same path in his beans that he did last year, so we had to expand our biologic plots, and we're gonna go ahead and put the blind up, so the positioning is gonna be a little bit different. We have a bachelor group of bucks that are moving through this area pretty consistently. It's really the most consistent group of deer we have. One of those two deer, or one of the 3 or 4 deer, is what we call the short G210. We encountered him the night that we killed the deer I killed. So it's a deer that we have a lot of history with, we know really well. So we got these new blinds, and we're gonna position it so that we can hunt it on multiple winds. The one thing about it, we named it Hot Corner because it had the best deer movement is back there. But in hunting it last year, it's also a hot corner because the sun as it's setting in the west just hammers the blind and it gets super hot inside there. So it's appropriately named, but that's one of those things where you just kind of suck it up for the couple hours you're in it because the movement can be dynamite. I'm leaving the truck running because this is a spot we have a bachelor group of bucks that live right off the timber here somewhere. As I position it, we expanded the food plot, and I want to make sure that I can shoot this side more so than that side. The beauty is we put in the blind in a spot where basically you're good either way if they decide to go that way or not. But my gut instinct is they're going to be coming out from right here or right there, and they filter through here. And of course there's plenty of beans behind us here. So we already got 2 trail cameras on this plot. I'm gonna add one more over this corner and just make sure we're dialed in on where they're coming and going from. They should be used to it. It was here all last fall, and we moved it in probably February or March. Scott came in and moved it. So I'm just happy to see the food plot starting to grow here. We got a biologic mix in here, and this is a sweet little setup. It's just, these blinds are so deadly. This is the new Hawk Office blind, and you could just see it's sealed up really good. You know, we made a few slight tweaks to it to make sure it's as scent-proof as possible. It's money. Money, money.
Well, in here today, we got 9 days till the season starts September 6th, and gonna make a pretty bold move. This is a field that Ben and I came in about 2 weeks ago and hot wired right before I left for my honeymoon. And as you can see, we have not gotten the rain. This field is not grown at all. And one of our shooters, he's kind of shifted his core area and he's living in here. He wasn't in here last year, but he's been in here a lot. He's still in velvet, so that could change once he goes hardhorn. But today we're gonna pull the hot wire, and then tomorrow we're gonna pull it on Megalift with a muddy blind and park it on the beans here right behind me. Hopefully we get a shot at him here once the season opens. Got Chad on the tractor there, and he's gonna come get the fork right up underneath there. We're gonna unhook it, lift it off, and head back up to the barn and mount it on that Megalift. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. and crank it on up, then we'll get out of here. We're down to the final days before deer season 22 starts. We're in the single-digit countdown and finishing up those little odds and ends projects. We've been still pouring the water on those food plots. It's been extremely dry here and it continues to be so. Looks like there might be a little rain in the forecast on Sunday, so went ahead, pulled the hot wire off a couple plots that we had that weren't growing and went ahead and replanted them today, and then had a shooter show up on our comics camera on one field. It was a field where we had gone in and mowed those beans down and our food plot didn't grow at all. So replanted that field and then hauled a muddy blind in there on an Omega Lift trailer, got it cranked up, it's ready to go. So couldn't be more excited. It literally is right around the corner, starts next week, and we are ready to go.
The results are in.
DeerCast was spot on.
DeerCast predicted great.
Great. It was great.
DeerCast says great, get in the woods.
Hunters love DeerCast's exclusive deer movement forecast. Get ahead of your game with DeerCast.
You know, I just met Joe this spring through hunting, and we're always talking about hunting. And just a week before the Kansas Disabled and Youth Opener, he said, "Hey buddy, I got a giant 8-point on camera pretty regularly, and I've got a real deserving candidate to go after that buck." And he told me about Josh, his story, how he lost his leg in January in a tragic car accident, and he asked if I wanted to document that story and that hunt, and I couldn't say yes enough. This is a story you won't want to miss. He's hammered right in the middle of the field, 100 yards. Come on, bring the part, bring everybody. All right. Okay, here it is, September 4th. Heading to Sedgwick County to meet up with my buddy Joe. Stay tuned for his buddy Joshua's story, and hopefully we have a deer on the ground tonight or tomorrow with the Winchester. Deer season 22 is coming at you. Dialed in, rack elite.
And we're set to go for later on today.
Yeah. All right, we just got to Sedgwick County. We hooked up with Josh and Joe. Disabled season opened yesterday, so trying to get on some bucks tonight. So Josh, tell us how you guys met. Give us a little backstory.
Well, we met, I graduated college at NCK Tech College up in Beloit, Kansas, and I heard about Andale, and I came down and visited, and I enjoyed the visit, and I became part of it and started working right after college, and ever since it's been a great experience as a heavy equipment operator.
So Josh here, he like he said, he works for us on our construction sector, and back in January he had a bad accident, and anyhow he lost a leg out of the whole deal, and we thought, you know, as our part, we'd like to give back to him, and kind of nominated him to go after a buck that we named Ocho. What he's been through in life, this is the minimal that we can do for him. So let's just hope tonight it all happens.
No pressure, right?
Yeah.
Got the all-weather Model 70 Winchester here, and it's ready to rock.
Awesome.
first deer know how to do. None of those are him. That's him, I believe. Oh, that's him. The back one. The back one. Oh, yeah. Wait till they go here. On the far right. He's gonna say down. Yep. Let me try it. Yes. Wait till it gets quick, okay? Here we stop him. One. Ready? Yep. Hold on to your stuff. Alright. 3. Shoot him. Oh, you nailed him. You nailed him. He's right there. Oh, he's down right there.
That was a good one. That's what you call a good one.
Wow. This better be good.
And he freaking missed.
He missed.
Cleared the field. I'm joking. He's hammered right in the middle of the field, 100 yards. Come on. Bring the part. Bring everybody. All right.
Hot, buddy.
See ya. Got it done.
Oh yeah.
Let's go check him out.
Good feeling.
What do you think?
Oh, this is the best feeling ever.
Good job, buddy. Got it done. Here we go. We're going to get the recovery. Couldn't be more happy for you. That was awesome. What a giant. Holy cow. Look at him. Holy moly. Look at that sucker. Still in velvet. The cavalry's here. I don't even know it.
Oh my God.
My goodness.
Is it gonna feel like that forever?
Yep.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a once in a lifetime.
Well, Ocho.
Where'd you hit him?
Dropped him.
That was a good, perfect shot.
Yep.
Did it come out?
Look at
Right
Okay, here we are with my buddy Josh. I met Josh through my buddy Joe. Joe and I honestly met just a few months ago through hunting. It's crazy what hunting does and brings everybody together. And we were able to get done last night, huh?
Yeah. We got this nice big old 8-point right here. It was fabulous when we were shot her down. Cody here helped me get in the stand, and I want to thank Joe, Pete for helping out with everything over here, getting this buck. They did a lot of providing and helping out in the beginning before we went out. I want to thank all of them for doing everything they did. It was a great hunt.
Awesome, great job.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by MOTV. For full episodes of 13 and all of our Outdoor Channel content, head over to the MOTV app and view it today.